All right. Fuck.
I think that's a pretty good start.
Son of a bitch. All right, let's go.
It's a good start. Right
That's a good start. Fuck it. All right, welcome everybody to the first episode of Moskeando Y Pisteando by Castro Studios. My name is Johnny. You can find me on Instagram and anywhere else on the social medias with Johnny Sachs. I'm very proud to bring to you guys this first episode. The first group that I have that's joining us today is the first band that came through to the studio before there was even any walls up. We had 2x4s and concrete on the floor, and that's about it. So everybody join me in giving a round of applause to the first band. The first band is Vencedores del Bravo. Woo! All right, so welcome, guys. How does it feel to be here for the first time, the first episode of Moskeando Y Pisteando? How do you guys feel about it?
Feels pretty good. Feels like we're at home because we've been here quite a few times. True. So yeah, like you said, we were here when it was just concrete and 2x4s, and even before that, we had already worked with you before there was any concrete and 2x4s. So you could say a lot of our music that's been out there came with your help, and feels good to be out here.
Yeah, this shit feels badass, bro. I think it feels badass because since this is the first podcast, so it kind of sets
Sets a little standard for everybody else, right?
Yeah. It's kind of hard now because since this is the first one, so
Ponte el micrófono en la boca, güey.
we're figuring out shit, you know. Yeah, I talk low. I don't know how.
Pues con más ganas, güey. Póntelo cerca.
Es que los huevos.
Hable fuerte.
No traigo los huevos.
Shit, bro. It feels badass being here. Just knowing that we're the first band, to record for you and to how do you say interview, right? Interview.
Pretty much as the interview podcast, yeah.
Podcast, yeah. Y pues hasta que se ponche el tren a darle.
Fuck it, bro, yeah.
Yeah, también it feels pretty badass, bro. Ever since I joined them, I've had a lot of new experiences, and this is probably gonna be a highlight.
A lot of new experiences.
Yeah.
Oh, you know.
Hey, pero nah, bro. It's,
That passed, though.
I feel like we're gonna have some good conversations, some good topics.
It feels good being here in the studio with Johnny Castro because this is where the musicians really become musicians,
Eso, verga.
in the studio.
Cap.
Machorro.
El chorro.
Chorro.
So I guess you can keep the mic. Go ahead and introduce yourself, your name, what do you play for the band?
Alejandro Valenzuela y acordeonista y segunda voz.
Kevin Gamboa, bass player, and sing some songs. Y segundo a veces.
Tony Castro or Anthony. Toco el saxofón y hago segunda voz.
El pitote.
Ahí le va, primo, ahí le va.
Aquí traigo el mic yo. Güey.
Oh, perdón.
Carlos Ugalde. Toco la guitarra. El bajo sexto aquí con. Es que nobody knows what fucking bajo quinto. Güey.
Pensé que era el violín.
Pero toco el bajo quinto aquí con VDB.
My name is Alonso Navarrete Jr. I'm the drums. I play the drums. Yo soy Alonso Navarrete, senior is what they call me. Yo soy el que canta aquí, el que grita, el que manda los saludos. I don't like to say el director porque como que no sé, nunca me ha gustado decir eso. La gente, soy el director, no, yo soy el que canto nomás. But yeah, I guess I'm the one who kind of carries the load here, you know?
Yeah.
The one that goes through the headaches. Pero ese soy yo.
La mera pipa.
El gritante, se puede decir,
No, I
cantante,
feel you,
grito y de todo aquí.
Yeah. And while you have the mic, Senior, go ahead and let everybody know, how did Vencedores start? I know it's been a few years. I think I counted maybe 10 or so years. Maybe it's more.
I think it's 11, going on 12. Yeah, man, que son como unos 11 años. Basically, it wasn't, I don't think it was planned out. I think it was just meant to be. My first band, I've only been in 2 bands until I finally made my own band. El primer grupo se llama El Ejemplo de San Luis, which I give a shout out to.
Shout
to
out.
Berna.
Rentería.
Renterías, yeah. Un saludo para ellos, para Abel y mi compadre Berna. And my second band that I joined, de cantante, era La Reserva Norteña, con Miguel and Saúl y ellos.
Shout out.
Shout out to them,
to
to
the
Reserva
boys.
Norteña, and all the guys over there. Después me salí, nos salimos pues yo y Huicho,
Yeah.
Luis, and we just started just jamming in my garage ahí in Box Springs, ahí donde vivo yo. Another friend of mine came by, Jose Adel Gutierrez, he plays the sax too, es de Chihuahua, and he was like, hey, pues, come by, my cousin's 15, van a estar los gileros del arroyo, pues we're like, fuck it, pues let's go.
What's his name again, bro?
Jose Adel Gutierrez. He used to call himself Shadow. On
Shadow?
Yeah, that's him, on
Shadow.
YouTube.
I remember
yeah.
you and me had a conversation about
Yeah.
Shadow. Long
Yeah,
time ago.
pues él, he invited us out there. So Jojilgueros, and then he was, hey, you guys go up there and jam.
Yeah.
And, it was me, Luis, and some other guys, Junior. Man, I said, we only have like 10 songs. Écheselas. So we played the 10 songs, and we got off the stage, and the guy's like, ¿cuánto me cobra? Para que hiciera de mi hija, le dije, no, oiga, no somos un grupo. And he was like, pues, dijo, póngase nombre porque, dijo, ya, pues lo necesito ahí. I didn't even know what to charge him. We didn't have a name. So I told the guys, you know what, man, we got to come up with a name.
Yeah.
Y de ahí nació Vencedores Del Bravo, digo, but it wasn't planned or nothing. Nomás fue que pasó. I guess fue mi destino, no sé qué sería, but that's just how it came out. Like, it wasn't planned. We didn't sit down and say, let's make a band. We would just jam out in the garage, have a few beers, and así pasó.
That's badass, man. That's badass. Yeah. Who was your sax player? I remember you had a sax player after Shadow when you guys first started.
El primero se llama Alejandro González.
Yeah,
He
Alejandro.
played Duranguense music.
Yeah, I
with
remember
Gavilanes.
He played with Gavilanes, right?
Yeah, he
Shout out
came
to the
to
boys,
jam
yeah.
out with us. Shout out para Gavilanes ahí. Y ahí echamos rolas en el garage. Y, which on the accordion and, Alex, Alejandro on the sax. Shadow will stop by here and there.
I really like the way he played, güey.
Yeah, y de ahí nació todo eso, I mean, like I said, there's nothing, we didn't plan anything. It just happened, Maybe that's the way it had to be, but
Yeah.
así pasaron las cosas con Vencedores.
Yeah. And tell me about, when did you guys first record your first CD?
The first album fue que, like maybe 8 years back.
Yeah.
Yeah, which was Somos Iguales.
That was with Cadete right in the
Yeah,
apartment?
con el Cadete,
Yeah.
que le damos un saludo hasta San Luis Potosí. Ahí grabamos con él. Our first 3 albums están grabados con él.
Yeah.
Con el Cadete, José Alonso allá, he lives in San Luis now. He used to live in North Dallas. Ahí grabamos, andaban todos muchachos con nosotros. And that album kind of opened a lot of doors,
Yeah.
Eso se grabó Somos Iguales, and that song, it's an old song que grabaron los Alegres de Terán, la grabaron los Invasores de Nuevo León. And me, I'm always hearing music, and my thing is I hear a lot of Invasores, like a lot of Invasores, a lot of Cadetes. So and me being into sax music a lot, that's where I make both of them collide,
Yeah.
Hey, es lo que ha salido ahí, Somos Iguales, o Te Equivocaste, a lot of these songs, So that's the first album, Somos Iguales, el que grabamos ahí con Cadete.
That's nice. And then after that came some of the stuff I did, right?
After that, we did another 2 albums.
We did
right?
another 2 albums
Yeah.
right there.
With him, right?
With Cadete.
Yeah, grabamos Nací Vencedor
Yeah.
y grabamos Sufriendo Penas, which is to this day people still ask for them.
Yeah, those jams
So,
go hard.
yeah, y después de ahí hicimos el en vivo que fue el que donde viene las dolas que para mí puras para pistear. The first puras para pistear.
first one?
That's the one you recorded for us.
That's the one I went to the gig,
Yeah,
right?
you went to the game.
Yeah.
We recorded us.
Damn, I remember that shit. I was like,
Yeah.
God.
You didn't want to go out because COVID was going on. Remember?
Was that the COVID time?
Yeah, I think so. No,
It was like the.
it was.
It was
That
COVID,
wasn't
or was
COVID
it
yet,
before?
but it was a little before COVID.
Yeah, a little bit before
It was
COVID.
before
And you were
COVID.
like, man, I'm going to go out there real quick. Yeah,
I'ma
porque
fucking die
you
and
really
shit.
didn't want to be there. Yeah, you really didn't want to be there. Le dije, no, está bien. Once again, none of the songs on there were talked about. O sea, no, entre nosotros, we didn't say, let's do this. And the guys were like, well, tell me what song so I can learn it and come out, so it come out good on the recording. Le dije, está en vivo. Le dije, todo lo que toca cada 8 días, le dije, so we're going to play that night. The same music.
Yeah.
And they were like, no, pues, it's because I don't want to fuck up. No, le dije, como salga.
Yeah.
Como salga, y ahí está. Salió en... Las Donas que para mí was the first song I ever learned as a kid, bro. And somehow is the first, fue la canción que ha pegado. But that's the first song I learned as a kid.
Shout out to el compa del Bajío Sounds.
Yeah, el Bajío, fue el que él estaba el Bajío y esa noche
Yeah, ese
también.
era el sonido
Y de ahí salió
que-
that first album, de ahí salió y pues no sé, la gente le gustó. And then from there, ya hicimos Volume 2 and then el más reciente, Volume 3.
Yeah, I remember that night.
Yeah.
I just showed up. You're like, just show up to the gig and just connect to the mixer. And I showed up. I was like, Mr. Bajillo, can I connect to the mixer? He's like, yeah. He's like, yeah, that's where it all happened.
That's where it all happened. Yo, ese disco fue el que nos abrió las puertas a muchos lugares y pues, I mean, it was just recorded live, you know, pero la gente le llamó la atención mucho eso, no sé. Pero fue el que yo creo nos llevó hasta donde estamos ahorita, gracias a Dios.
Yeah. Y de ahí siguieron los otros dos, ¿verdad?
Yeah. We have, ¿qué son ya 8?
Yeah.
We have 8 albums already. The other one we did one with you, también el de Puros para la Raza, que vienen different corridos y unas de cumbias y guapangos, que se llama Por toda la orilla. We have that one. Ya son 8.
Mm-hmm.
And we have another one that's coming. Just a little surprise.
And you guys just pushed one out, right?
Yeah, apenas salió uno el lunes, just this week. And
Está pegando con todo, ¿no?
yeah, it looks like it. It looks like the numbers are good.
Yeah.
La gente le está gustando. I mean, I get a lot of messages and texts every day about what's going on.
decent.
Y la gente, and like I said, we got another album coming out in maybe 3 or 4 weeks. But it's like a bonus album.
Is that an exclusive?
Yeah, algo ahí para la raza. Yeah, nobody knows, but I'm go ahead and tell you guys. Yeah. Ahí viene algo más ahí que tenemos preparado. Y gracias a Dios, I mean, the people that work with us, which is you, the engineers like Guajillo, Rubén López, que le dicen el Cocho, saludos para todos ellos.
Saludos para Cocho.
All of them que han trabajado con nosotros, the engineers from out of town, that we work for, where we travel and all that, también gracias a toda la gente que nos echa el paro por ahí.
That's good, man. That's good. Let me go ahead and pass the mic over to my homie over here.
En lo que me echo un trago,
Yeah.
déjenlos que hablen porque ya hablé mucho.
I know. Get a little sip in. A ver, yo soy el drummer, dice.
Yeah, I'm the drummer. What's up?
I'm the
What's up?
drums.
I'm the drums.
The human metronome, le digo. Está perro pa la pila.
Nah, I might.
Sheesh. Nah, es mi chorro, güey. Toca con
Still
madre.
need some more work.
Props on that shit. Not for real. You play badass. So tell me, you go ahead and tell me, like, what's it like to be on the road? Give me, like a day-to-day. Give me, like, how is it on the road?
Well,
For everybody that doesn't know the musician life,
no, I mean,
what do you guys go through?
When we play here locally, I mean, it's not that bad. I mean, we'll probably play like an hour away from home, 45 minutes. So just drive, come back home. But I guess on the long trips, sometimes it gets a little uncomfortable. Sometimes, these motherfuckers be shitting on themselves and
Sheesh.
But I guess, I mean, on the road we're just sleeping. Most of the time we'll wake up, joke around, fall asleep again.
Huele a puro pacuso.
Yeah.
Patas, culo y sobaco.
Yeah. Something like that, But it's all right. I mean, it's not bad. It's sometimes it has its goods and its bad times. But I mean, overall, I like it. I got used to it already.
Yeah.
I mean,
Smelling the forge?
these guys over here, they're still little baby. I'm tired.
I'm tired.
I
I
want
wanna go home.
I miss
Play
my girl.
Call
I
of
miss my
Duty.
girl. Y todo eso,
I want to play some
know?
COD.
Yeah.
The Gulag.
Yeah,
Tired of it smelling like sobacos, señor?
Nah, well, yeah. I mean, sometimes they'll get tired of smelling these niggas. I mean, there was. Oh,
Every weekend, like the farts, nigga.
Hey, how old were you when the Vencedores started?
Disregard that's coming from Carlos.
Puro cotorreo.
Disregard.
How old
I
were you?
was probably like. I was under 21. I was like 20, maybe 19.
20?
19. I'm
Mm.
28 now.
Time flies, way.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I didn't know shit. I mean, I still don't know shit, but back then I already know my rhythms or nothing like that. But the one that helped me learn my rhythm was Temo from Principitos. Yeah. So
Shout out to Temo.
Yeah, shout out to them.
Un saludo para el Temo, sí, pues él era también he was from Ejemplo de San Luis también. Me and him started ahí juntos.
Oh, sí?
Yeah.
I
He
didn't
kind
know
of introduced me to Ejemplo. Y de ahí, es cierto, como dice él fue el que le enseñó sus ritmos ahí, the first steps to it. I wanted him on sax, to be honest with you. He learned sax in school, and he was in band, because pues lo mío es el saxofón, y yo quería que se agarrara ahí, pero he picked it up a little bit, picked up the bajo sexto a little bit, bass, but he's just stuck to the drums, so he's ahí hasta ahorita. But Temo was the first one to kind of show him, like what he had to do, and from there, it wasn't many times that he visited him, bro. Probably like a good 4 times that he solo se agarró.
¿Y solo? Yeah. El human metronome, mi chorro de madres.
Yeah, so he just taught me my rhythms, and of course, yeah, as the days went on, the years, but you start learning your own and putting your own little touch to it and all that. So that's how it went for me.
Yeah. Nah, I'll tell you straight up. I mean, people talk way you play badass. you have a rhythm.
Yeah.
Especially when I record you, like real talk, I hear it like entras, and you keep that beat, and it don't fucking stop way to the end. Like that's better way. My props
Yeah,
to you.
well,
I told you that shit the other day. We were fucking
Yeah, I
recording. I was
remember.
like,
Yeah,
this
like
nigga
you
bet
mentioned
you.
him.
Yeah.
Nah, well, I mean, for me, this type of music, I just feel like, I mean, there's no need for a drummer to do a lot of racket or unnecessary, BS. But that's my opinion.
Yeah.
But there's other people like they might think, oh, he plays too boring or stuff like that. But I mean, for me, if I'm playing a solid beat, I mean, everybody else should play more comfortable, play peacefully.
And also, pues, as a kid, cuando estábamos en la casa, I mean, there's pictures of him, like, maybe, like, being in kindergarten when he was already trying to play the drums. Y siempre le decía yo, like, just make sure you do what it is. Like, don't do too much, like, nomás el tiempo marcado y everybody should follow right behind you.
Yeah.
El cantante canta más a gusto, el bassero debe tocar más a gusto because I don't know if a lot of people, in my eyes, it's like the drummer is kind of what carries,
Yeah.
the band, porque a veces, the rhythm
backbone.
falls out, se estantea también,
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think he just knew, like, from the beginning that, here is just what it is, con un saborcito, pero lo que es marcadito nomás,
Yeah. And I think that's the style that kind of set you guys off. It's like constant, the power, like the ponche is right there.
ponche,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
It's right there. It's right
I
there.
mean, that's what we know. That's what we kind of, got from the beginning, that punch, like you were saying, and we try to maintain that as the years gone on. So,
Yeah.
I mean, as these new guys came in, of course, they're probably not used to it, but as the new guys came in, they're probably not used to it, but, I guess little by little, you got to let them know, and they'll, I guess you could say they'll mold into that.
Yeah.
But they'll adapt to it.
Yeah, like that. It's like that little sound. That sound of VDB stays because of the drums. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And that's badass that you guys are family.
Yeah,
you
like
guys keep that shit
como
going.
dijo Carlos, we gotta adapt to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you guys are doing a good job. I mean, I commend you guys. Está con madres.
Yeah,
Two,
I was
three.
gonna say
2, 3.
también when I joined, like, yo decía, and he said the same thing. He was like, dije, no, pues rileros, well, primera, segunda, tercera, but it's not just that, bro. Like, sí tiene su chiste,
Mm-hmm.
And pues ahí
About
la
time.
llevo,
About time, man.
everybody trying to get, to keep the
Yeah.
same style that they've
Yeah.
been having. Yeah, pero ahí andamos.
That's good. And then when I record you guys, I notice it's like senior and then junior. You guys go to them for the feedback. Like, what do you guys like? Does it sound good? Like, and that's badass. It's like you guys are keeping the essence, lo que es de la música que tocan ustedes, la música norteña de VDB.
Yeah.
Porque ya se puede decir, ustedes tienen un sonido, ¿me entienden?
Yeah.
El sonido es de ustedes, and that's
Our own
badass that you
style
guys
and all
keep
that,
that shit going.
Even at the gigs, bro, after the gigs, like sometimes, well, I know I ask him, ¿qué le falta o,
Yeah.
what could I do different?
Otro mono. Nah.
Es que les digo que es música sencilla, it's like simple. It's simple
I'm kidding,
music.
man, I'm kidding.
Es música sencilla, pero I feel like if it's not from the heart, it doesn't sound right. You know what I mean?
No, sí, ya, huevo.
It's like como hay bandas, I'm not talking about, bad about anybody. Que yo sé, aunque yo no estoy muy de banda, yo sé cuando hay bandas que les gusta lo que están haciendo y hay bandas que lo hacen nomás porque aprendieron en la escuela el trombón o, or the trumpet, but it's not from the heart. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're just doing it because they learned an instrument, Pero hay como, like you hear un músico cuando le echa ganas a lo que sea, el acordeón, al saxofón, like you can tell, like when they're doing it from the heart versus, like, man, I just learned this shit because I'm smart, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Pero, y en esta música se requiere mucho tocar y cantar de corazón porque si no, it doesn't sound right, you know what I mean? And you know what I'm talking about.
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
If you don't do it
Like when you're
from the
heartbroken.
heart, yeah, pues aunque la gente dice eso, pues, who hurt you? Pues
Yeah.
nadie, pero es música como para doloridos, música, se puede decir para pistear, whatever, but you have to feel it in order for it to sound, to sound good, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I get it. I understand you because, like, yo no sé like, if I look at a fucking sheet de música, esa para la chingada.
Yeah.
That's a fucking piece of paper to me. Like, I fucking just remember shit, and if I remember it on the spot, que bueno, sale con madres. But if I don't remember it, like, fuck, I'm just playing from the heart, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how it's like, what it's like for me. I get it. And for you guys, as a band, you guys are sounding badass right now, so está con madres. Keep that going.
This shit's fun, bro. It's fun. Like me, like personally, when I'm on the stage, bro.
Yeah.
Like I don't like to feel pressure at all. I like to be myself, bro. But I also keep in mind, like we actually do pressure, like right here, like the guys. I feel like we had me personally. I don't know about them, but I feel like we had some big shoes. To
Big
fill
shoes
in.
to fill, yeah.
Especially with like a group that has already had albums out.
Yeah.
And,
Hey, shout out to my boy
they had
Caesar.
that style and shit.
Cesar Peña, ex-bass
But,
player.
Yeah. Nah, for a shout out to that nigga Caesar though.
Yeah.
Pero yeah, it's like at the same time you try to play like yourself, you know, you gotta do you. But at the same time you gotta keep in mind that you got a style to like, you know, keep.
Yeah, I think you do a good job. For me to talk, I listen to every single track when I record you guys. You know what I'm saying? And one of the things I notice is like, it's that like I can feel like you have like pieces of people that have played here in the past with VDB, and that's badass. Like es como se puede decir la escuela. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta maintain the style, pero also put your own.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
mix it in.
And once you master that, then you should be good. You know what I mean? Like you gotta keep in mind de que pues hay un estilo que tengo que seguir, pero pues esto es lo que le voy a meter yo. You know what I mean? And from there, you should be good. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
And that's what makes it fun, bro. Like hacer su propio estilo.
Yeah, that's what makes it fun. Like, you have
I
a
look
fucking.
up to Harvey, you know.
Oh yeah.
Harvey and obviously Demo, you know, because of that. Yeah. And my bad. No, but yeah, like making your own style and like getting diferentes, you know, mañas. Lo que es mosquear.
Se me quedó algo grabado today from Keith Nieto.
Oh, you heard that? I think everybody in the world heard that shit.
Yeah, he said, you don't have to be good, but you have to be different, you know? And that makes a lot of sense when you think about it, you know? Because, I mean, you once you add your own style in there, you can be good in your own style, you know what I mean? And people are going to look up to you for that. It's like you just said about him, like, hey, bro, there's not too many drummers who keep that beat going like you know? Yeah. He's already, that's his style already. Eso ya no va a cambiar, you know?
No, yeah.
He's going to turn 30, 40, and he knows that that's the way he plays, you know what I mean? So that goes for everybody else, you know, like, you know, pues, no soy el mejor, pero tengo lo mío, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's what it's all about, you know? So.
Yeah. Tell me, guys, what other bands have you guys played with? I know that Senior told us that the bands he was playing with here in the area. What about you guys? Junior, is this your first band?
That's my first band right
That's
here.
your first band? It's first and only. Chinga su madre, right?
Yeah, well, when I first started here in Dallas, bro, it was ahí con La Reverencia Norteña.
Okay, shout out.
Ahí shout out to el primo Saúl y Noé, el Horacio. They're basically the ones that opened the gates to me to this music stuff. I really didn't know shit, bro. I was like 14, and I was like 5 months in the quinto already, but they gave me the shot, you know. And then after that, I joined La Cuadrilla Norteña.
Okay, that's where they're from.
Houston,
Houston,
bro.
right?
Yeah, shout out to ahí para el compa Carlos, Jesse, Gadiel, Jason. But yeah, Cuadrilla, and then Cuadrilla, I lasted like 3 years there, bro.
For real?
Then till last year in May, that's when I joined Petroleros. Before VDB, I was with Petroleros. Ahí pa todos, Herbert,
Shout out, AZ.
Eric, Oscar, ahí pa todos, el staff. But and then it got down over here in October. That's when shit started getting, you know.
Yeah.
I wasn't really on the radar and shit, bro, because I would never be over here in Dallas until I came to Dallas like last year. I started Petroleros and then came down to VDB. Cinch boy hit me up, you know. Shit happens.
What's up?
What's that? Yeah, I had to get recruited, bro, and then it's been fun so far right here.
That's good, man. What about you, Tony?
No, pues I started in school, lo que es la banda, right?
La banda escuela. So
So
you know about notes? ¿Sí o no?
What's up, bro?
You know about notes?
Uh-huh.
Árale.
Yeah. And
Está perro.
oído también, oreja. No, but yeah, I started in school and in band, like, I think our school was in 5th grade for like the second semester only.
Yeah.
It was weird there, but. And then in 6th grade, I like joined the whole year, right? 6th, 7th, 8th, lo hice todo. And then my first semester of freshman, so I did marching band. And a little bit of fall, but then I learned the basics on sax, right? Todos los 6, 7, 8. Lo que viene siendo las escalas and the pues, ¿verdad? Like basic, como la caña or whatever. Ya me salí, and then the second semester, some homegirl, le mando saludos, Karina Ortiz.
What's up?
Para que vean cómo son. No,
¿Cómo ronca sapo?
Puro
Ahí para los
chapulín.
chapulines.
Chapulín.
Ahí para la Elijah. Seguro andaré en los 7, pero
No le dejaron acabar. We're supposed to say what bands you've been with.
Yeah, true.
Oh, espérame.
Tony Rod, chapter 3. Chapter 3.
Chapter
That fool started like from when he was
then
born
and
and
then
shit.
she hit me up.
I was 4 years old, but that bought me a toy sax.
She hit me up and she was like, my brother was like, he's starting a band, and they're looking for a sax player, right? En ese tiempo tocaba puro regio, and then I was like, yeah, like, dame su número. Y le marqué, and then he called me, right? And then I joined my second semester of 9th, 10, 11, 12. Y empecé con el Pluma Blanca, which is
La Pluma Blanca?
La Pluma Blanca, conjunto Pluma
They're from
Blanca.
around here, no?
Yeah, from Cleveland.
Cleveland?
Yeah, and then me fui para Norteñísimos.
Okay.
Norteñísimos.
Con el Jorge, right?
Con el Jorge Zavala, le mando saludos.
Shout out.
3 hours later.
Duré ahí con un año y luego con Vencedores. Te
Okay.
llevo un poquito arriba de un año.
That's good.
Holy shit.
Well, my first band, the one that was like opened up, the music scene to me and stuff, Invasión Norteña, Zacatecas. Saludos para ellos hasta Morones, Zacatecas, toda la familia Castañeda.
And they're from here,
And
or where were they
They're
from?
from Irving.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I stayed with them for probably like a year or so, a little more. And then I helped out Intento MX, Conjunto Intento MX. They're
Oh.
also good friends. They're me trataron bien ahí, andaba como probably like a couple months.
Mhm.
But I know un rato, and then I went to Moscos. They were barely starting.
Con el
And,
Ángel.
Yeah, Angel
Adrian.
and Tatis. Tatis was singing.
Shout out to Los
Yeah,
Moscos.
shout out to Moscos. Hey, my
Échale mi
boys.
poli.
I played sexto.
Pura
era,
joya de
sang-
luna.
Pura joya de luna.
Ah.
And then, I stayed there probably for like another year. We recorded like 2 songs, I think.
Sí.
And then where'd I go from there? I went to Norteñísimos with Tony too. Tony
¿O
invited
sí?
me,
Te los tiraste.
I think.
Te los robaste. Y qué feo.
And then there that's when I started playing bass. Apenas estaba
So you weren't
aprendiendo.
playing bass?
I was playing sexto,
Órale.
three bands, and then I went to
Bien quemado ya.
Norteñísimos bass, and then I'm here with Vencedores since ya un año. Para
Órale.
estos meses.
Oh, fuck. Here we go.
Yo andar one of the first ones that started with Coyotes del Bravo, or del Norte, sorry.
So your first band was Coyotes.
This
Hey.
man.
Ándale, ya ves, güey, por andar ahí de...
No, es que estaba escuchando.
Ándale,
Culo.
se puso rojo, mira nomás.
Nah,
I'm
I
agree.
was listening to the group, another old group, a Los Coyotes del Bravo.
Acércate al micrófono, güey, para que te escuchen.
Que la Oh yeah, but I was one of the first with the Coyotes del Norte,
Okay.
right there in Fort Worth, Southside. Que me invitó el compa Fern, saludos, el Punch. Y from there, I was like for a year there, and then I went with John, with Multitud.
Oh, shout out to
Wow.
John, that's me.
Yeah, I went with John for a good while with Multitud, and then went back to Coyotes, a couple months, and then that's when I started with VDB.
Yeah, he left me. He was a hoe. He was like, I'm gonna go back to Coyotes. But later find out I went to. And so, but talk to me about your dad. You play with your dad?
The reason why I started playing accordion is because of my dad.
Yeah.
He had a group back in the day, like back in the old days, like 2000s, early 2000s.
Oh yeah.
And he just like to let the group go for a while until I picked up the accordion and kind of just learned it myself. Because he didn't know much. He just knew like a couple scales. And yeah, that's why I learned it.
All right, so I want to ask a quick question to Tony. Let me get the mic back to Tony. I want to get a little
Can I
bit.
talk, though?
Let's
'Cause
get
aquí
into a little
no me
detail.
deja.
I want to get into some detail for all those people that Moskeando Y Pisteando. We quieren mosquear. Let's talk about what's your setup. What are you playing on? Let everybody know what you got going on.
My setup is on my mouthpiece. It's a Berg Larson, 110/2, and then my reed is the 2.0, como le quieran llamar. It's a plastic cover alto sax, and my ligature is a Rovner, the alto sax platinum one.
The platinum.
the
Okay, yeah.
platinum. Yeah, I just got it.
Está perra ese way, right? I like it too.
That whole
Yeah, that whole grabs on bad.
hell
yeah.
yeah. And my sax is a Sommer AS500.
She.
Yeah. Como les digo, no importa el sax la mayoría del tiempo. La embocadura, it's all in the mouth.
Yeah. Hey,
The
that's what
sax,
she said.
the sax, hay más o menos, you know, it matters a little bit. You have a sticky pad or whatever, no.
Yeah.
You know, Johnny.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
If y'all don't know, pues bring y'all's instruments to Johnny Sax and sax. Bring your sax to Johnny aquí. Johnny Sax Repairs.
All right, let's talk about. Let me have
up, man?
Junior. Let me talk about your setup. What you mean you don't got no setup?
That's a secret,
You don't got
man.
no setup. My ass way. What you got? What you got going on? What's your snare? Talk about your. What do you like? Like, what palos?
Nah,
Eh?
he's culo.
Nah, well, my sticks that I use are Pro Marks 2Bs.
Are those the brown ones or not?
Those are called the wood grain or the
Órale.
fire grain, some shit like that. I don't know, but I don't really use them. I used to use them a couple times back then, but now I stick to the regular wood, the Pro Mark 2Bs. And then my snare, it's DW. What is it? 14 by 6.5. It's all gold. It's brass.
Is it the master one or the collector's one? ¿Cómo se llaman?
Yeah, I believe it's the collectors. I just already got it because when we played in Cali, it was like back in the summer, right? Yeah, we went in the summer in Cali and went to the music store out there, and so I checked it out and I seen it. I was kind of tempted about buying it, so
Hey, I heard that store's big. Wait, is it big?
yeah, it's like it's 2 stories.
2 stories, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty big, and I mean, you see more stuff over there than you don't see here.
For real.
So yeah.
Is that the store where they have those those bajo sextos? They have them?
Tex-Mex.
The Tex-Mexes, and then they also have these other brands too. Like,
Yeah.
but that's where they have the Tex-Mex, right?
Yeah, that's how where they have them at.
Yeah. Hey, did you try that, Carlos?
I haven't tried one, bro.
You tried it? A ver, dale el paso el micrófono a ver qué
All
tal.
right, Carlos.
Carlos, aquí te va Carlos. You talk a lot, bro.
Yeah, we were there just looking at stuff, and the sextos are really nice.
Moskeando.
Moskeando, you know. The only one that got something with Junior, pretty nice snare, but I wanted to get a sexto, but probably next time.
Big money.
Yeah,
No,
I
más
think
pa.
who has one here? I think Gio from Fuerza has a Tex-Mex.
Oh yeah, he does.
He
Yeah,
does. I
yeah,
have.
it's clean.
I think I recorded it. They sound clean, way.
Yeah,
Yeah, they sound nice.
yeah. Shout out to Fuerza Norteña.
Shout out to Fuerza for real. All right, so let's go ahead and pass the mic back down to Mr. Senior. Oh, he already got his own mic. He got his own mic. He got his own mic.
Oh yeah, my setup is. Hey, what's your setup? What's your setup, senior?
What's your setup, Senior? Now
I don't have no setup, bro.
No. I want you to talk about like I want you to tell us like in a few years where do you guys see yourself before we go ahead and close out this this podcast.
In a few years, I would like to see, así como estamos, sin cambiar nada, si Dios quiere, because you know, it's a hassle when you change músicos, you know. So
Yeah.
yo quisiera vernos de aquí unos años con los mismos músicos, si es posible, si Dios lo permite. I wouldn't say, bro, I wanted to. A veces la gente que, you know, they ask me like, you know, you guys want to get any bigger or sign with a company, you know. My thing from day one was always like, I don't want to make it big. I just want to make it. And I think I already made it. You know what I mean? I already did what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
I have a few things on my bucket list, you know, like I would like to do a duet with Pepe Hernandez, which is, you know, es mi chorro. You know, that's you know, that's what I want to do. That's one of my things. Saludos para el señor Pepe Hernández. Él sabe que yo lo admiro. Él sabe, lo que es el Hipólito Urias y Cándido Corral son los tres que
El Cándido, man.
yo admiro. Un saludo para él. O hacer un duet con Cándido.
Bien,
o
saludos,
con Polo
Cándido.
también me gustaría. Si un día se presta, pero quisiera ver el grupo, si se puede, pues un poquito más, ¿me entiende? Más reforzado. A lo mejor más discos. Más que nada con más apoyo de la gente, you know. Even if we continue to stay locally, y me dice la gente, ya no eres local, y yo sigo siendo local porque aquí estoy, you know. So I mean, yeah, we travel a lot, you know. A veces it gets a little bit nerve-wracking andar para arriba y para abajo. De hecho, mañana hay que agarrar el avión a las 5 de la mañana, pero pues es parte del trabajo, you know. No me puedo quejar de las bendiciones que Dios me da porque son bendiciones. It's not really work to me anymore, you know.
Yeah.
It's blessings. So yo quisiera ver el grupo más reforzado con los mismos los mismos elementos, y a lo mejor con más discos por ahí para que la gente nos siga apoyando. Yo más quiero más apoyo de la gente, es lo que creo yo esto.
Es lo que I've noticed that a lot for you guys. It's like from day one, like el apoyo estaba ahí, güey. It's like it's something special,
Yeah.
for real, you know.
Y me preguntan muchos músicos de aquí, you know, a veces que andamos por ahí, like, are the ones that are starting or whatever, how'd you do it, or, you know, yo no hice nada, you know, I didn't do nothing. Yeah, I know a lot of people, and I've always known a lot of people, but I never, partnered up with anybody. Nunca hice nada para que me ayudaran. No puedo decir que a mí ninguna compañía me ha respaldado. Like I've gotten asked to, like if I wanted to, sign with such and such record label, but pues yo hago lo mío, because I like to work. Si quiero viajamos, si no, pues agarro algo aquí. You know what I mean? So I like to work at my pace, a mi modo mío. But I always tell the guys that ask me, like, es que si le echa ganas y, once again, si lo hace de corazón, it's going to work out. I mean, you got to do it from the heart. If you don't do it from the heart, find you something else to do, That's just, it's just how it is.
No cap.
No cap, right?
Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
All right, so I think the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to take a quick little break, and then we're going to set up to record one song. We're going to bring to you guys one song from Vencedores Del Bravo from their most recent recording here. And then we're going to end it with that. So one more thing I wanted to say before we end this. This is the first episode of Moskeando Y Pisteando podcast. I want to really kind of just thank my family for everything they've done to help me. Throughout, they always support me, and I think everybody agrees in this room that without the family, we are nothing. So shout out to the family.
Yeah.
100%.
Yes, sir. Family and God. So thank you guys.
Sí, primeramente la familia, se requiere mucho el apoyo de la familia. If, like you said, if not, then, pues no es lo mismo,
Yeah.
I mean, like I got him, with me. So, I mean, of course, every time I look back,
Yeah, that's true.
me siento respaldado,
Yeah, because family is part of y'all's
yeah,
thing.
so it's like I look back and I know somebody's there, to back me up.
Yeah.
El día que well, they tell you about, pues, things are going to be a little bit different,
They just settle more.
Vente pa' acá, mijo. This is another one. I'm going to go ahead and introduce you. Vente pa' acá.
Lo es.
Peínese, mijo, peínese.
And this is my son, el más chiquito. Más que es vergonzoso, but this is my son. This is Aiden. Y él, hopefully,
Hey,
he'll pick up
get
an instrument
right
later.
here, bro. Get right here.
Aiden, right here.
Say what's up. Say what's up to
Celebrate
Say
Aiden.
seven.
what's up to the host.
What's seven? Espérese. Say what's up to seven. My name's Adrian.
Vale, pues. Yeah.
What instrument does he like? Does he want to play?
He doesn't really, it's funny. He doesn't really has said anything. Pero no me desespero porque así estaba este.
Oh, yeah.
Like, he was into soccer a lot, bro. Like, su pasión de ellos era soccer. Y right now, él le gusta, he plays soccer to football. He likes everything right now. So, los dejo solos, I've never pressured them because I know sooner or later they break out their shell. And, so with him, I never pressured him. He was, like I said, he was involved in the soccer a lot. Y la gente, pues, ¿cuándo empieza a cantar o a tocar? No, pues, déjenlo ahí al pasito,
Yeah.
So, agarraba la batería y los iba a jugar soccer. Y so he didn't make up his mind. I guess he was like maybe 14 when he said, this is what I want to do.
So he
That's
likes
pretty
a lot
young,
of
too.
sports?
¿Quién? Yeah.
So what if he likes a lot of instruments?
Pues sí, pues ojalá, ojalá. Lo mío, es la música, so ojalá. Y si no, pues yo lo respaldo con, whatever he chooses to do, I'm going to back him up.
Yeah.
But, hopefully, le gusta la música también.
Yeah. I mean, he's still young. I mean,
Yeah.
it'd be nice, like La Dinastía Navarrete. What's
Yeah.
up?
Sheesh.
But yeah, man. Without family, without God, we ain't nothing. And I want to thank you guys for coming out for the first podcast. I don't know what the fuck we're doing, so if it comes out nice, subscribe, dijo. And tune into the next one. We're gonna take that quick break, and then we'll come back with some with a recording, audio recording for you guys.
All right.
So thank you guys. This was Vencedores del Bravo, everybody.
¡Hey! ¡Puro vencedores!
Nacaos.
Entre pues por ahí en este Castro Studio estamos aquí, oiga. Saludos cordiales para todos y cada uno de ustedes. Desde Moskeando Y Pisteando del podcast, oiga. Saludos cordiales nuevamente para todos, oiga. De lo más reciente por ahí, oiga. De los temas por ahí, llegadores, los temas pisteables. Se puro pistear. Volumen 3, se encargamos. Ya por nombre, La Prieta Consentida. ¡Suélteme la compadre, hombre! ¿Y en dónde andará? Esa prieta consentida que algún día recordará. el tiempo en que nos hicimos por última vez. Me brindaba sus amores de mi negra y tan ingrata. Se fue y no me dijo adiós. Y yo la busqué dentro de un jardín de flores. Y yo la busqué dentro de un jardín de rosas por última vez. Me brindaba sus amores de mi negra y tan